We often focus all of our attention, all of our being on a very limited, rigid aspect of our body. We feel like we have a self, and like that self has a location. Our sense of presence. We have awareness, and we have an awareness of being aware. And often we identify that awareness with a location. In fact, awareness has no location. Awareness can seem to exist anywhere or everywhere. In Western culture, we often reflexively place our awareness in our head, behind our eyes. In other cultures, this location can be in the heart or in the lower gut or in the entire body, or spread throughout the entire field of awareness. There is no fixed reason for our sense of presence to be placed in any particular location. There is no fixed reason for it to be placed in the body at all. It can be very freeing to step outside of our reflexive ways of seeing things. To get outside that stuckness. The patterns we create for ourselves that restrict the ways we can be and move in the world. That limit the experiences we can have. We can understand the world in new, freer ways. We can be more flexible, more creative. So right now, we're going to explore this. One way of gently experimenting with placing the awareness elsewhere, with moving the attention around, noticing the possibilities of what can be if we are less rigid, less fixed in our ways of being, and having some fun doing it. Taking a deep breath in and out. Focusing. Starting out by focusing, noticing. Where are you right now? Where is your attention? Where is your sense of being? Where does it feel like your you is. Does it feel like it is anywhere in particular? Does it feel like it is everywhere? Wherever or nowhere, that is all right. Simply noticing, simply focusing, breathing in and out. Now, focus all of your attention as intensely as you can on the tip of your right index finger. Dwell in that fingertip. Your awareness only in that fingertip. Placing your whole being just there. Noticing the sensations. You might feel the warmth of the fingertip. You might feel the very subtle movement of air around it. You might feel a gentle pulse. You might feel a gentle sensation of internal pressure, of external cohesiveness, a mesh of flesh and skin. You might notice a different sensation on the back of your fingertip, on the nail, than you do on the front. The roundness of the fingertip, the way sensation wraps around, feels in the structure. Notice every location on the fingertip where you can feel sensation. Focusing only and entirely on your fingertip. Feeling whatever sensations there are to feel, just there. Placing everything just there. All of your focus, all of your attention, all of your mind. You exist only and entirely just there. Just here. Right here. In the tip of your finger. an entire existence, an entire world. Small, concentrated, simply being right there. This is where you are. This is where you dwell. You are the attention, the focus. And all of the focus, all of the attention is simply right here. Right here. In the fingertip. In all of the sensations in the fingertip. Everything you know, filled with, engulfed by simply that, simply there, simply here. Now, touch the index fingertips together, left and right. Hold them there together. Gently move your attention, your focus, your being from the right fingertip to encompass both fingertips. Feeling the skin, the interior, the heat, the pressure, the plumpness. Perhaps feeling the pulse. Perhaps the tingling. Whatever sensations there are to be experienced, that is what you are. That is where you are. In those two fingertips. Just being there. Now, shifting a little further, leaving the right fingertip and simply being fully, entirely present, entirely focused, entirely experiencing the sensations of the left fingertip. Separating the fingertips, pulling them apart. Now, you are just in the left fingertip. Just being. Just there. With whatever sensations are there. Only and entirely being. hair. Now at whatever pace works for you, repeating that switch again, touching your fingertips, moving your focus back to the right fingertip, just being there. Entirely there. In whatever sensations you find. In your right fingertip. Now, you can begin touching your fingertips to one another repeatedly, in whatever rhythm works for you. Each time they touch, you move your focus from one fingertip to the other, back, and forth. Back. And forth. Speeding up if you would like. Exploring. How fast can you go while still maintaining the flow? While still fully, completely moving your focus to dwell entirely in first one fingertip, then the next. Noticing what this is like. Noticing whatever comes up. Noticing. Keeping moving back and forth for as long as you would like.